Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Baishakh Dahal expresses outrage over devaluation of Radio Dahal and Janata Singh stresses the need to believe in women. Chitra Bahadur KC urges party to stay united in coalition, promises Janata party remains honest to people. NIPSE remains open on Friday from next month. Share market closes on Saturday and Sunday. Sri Lanka declares state of emergency. Nationwide strike halts the country. Nepal lost their first ODI match against Zimbabwe by 3 wickets. A batting remains the matter of worry for national side. And now the news in detail. In the local level member election 2079, only 24% of the total candidates are youth candidates. According to the statistics of the Commission, 35,067 youths in the age group of 21 to 35 years have filed nominations. A total of 145,010 candidates have filed nominations for the April 12 election. Out of them, 18,780 men and 16,487 women in the age group of 21 to 35 years have filed their candidacies. CPN Maoist Center and former Prime Minister Baishakh Dahal has expressed outrage over the devaluation of mayoral candidates Renu Dahal and Janata Singh. President Dahal has said that some people are trying to devalue Dahal by promoting him as the daughter and Singh as Prakashman Singh's wife. Speaking at an election rally organized by the ruling coalition in Kathmandu on Friday, he pointed to his daughter Renu and claimed that good work has been done wherever women have taken the lead. President Dahal also stressed the need for the country to move forward by believing in women candidates and respecting their qualifications. He further added that he has come to the conclusion that women should be given that opportunity now. President Dahal argued that women should be specially promoted from the point of view of implementing the constitution, from the point of view of institutionalizing change and to make the Nepali people feel the change. Senior Nepali Congress leader Ramchandra Paudel has said that there was an attempt to weaken the alliance by inciting people within the alliance. Addressing an election meeting of the five-party alliance held in Kathmandu on Friday, senior leader Paudel said that it was an attempt to weaken the alliance by inciting people within the alliance. He further added that the weakening of the alliance has strengthened the stability. He said that UML chairman KP Oli had pushed the country into the whirlpool of stability by acting as a hero and added that it was a game to weaken the alliance to make Oli strong. Senior leader Paudel said that the progressive forces should be united against the reactionary forces, stating that the constitution has made the culture of united government mandatory. He urged the leaders and cadres to change themselves according to the changed system. He mentioned that the current alliance was demanded by the Constitution of Nepal. He said that as there was no battle of principles between the parties like in past, the main problem of the country should be looked at together. Chairman of Rashtriya Janamorcha Party Chitra Bahadur KC has said that it is dishonest not to vote for the coalition. Addressing the election meeting of the five-party alliance held in Kathmandu on Friday, Chairman KC said that the alliance would not be turned upside down without voting. He said it was dishonest not to vote for the coalition, stating that the Janamorcha would sincerely support the candidates. The alliance, he urged all the members of the alliance to support the candidates wherever they are. Chairman KC said that some people are protesting against the participation of Janamorcha in the ruling coalition and added that he had cooperated with Girija Ganeshman and others were in the past as well. He made it clear that his party had been in favor of the coalition since the dissolution of the House of Representatives. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for other news. Continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 15 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the number of active cases of COVID-19 has dropped to 400 after 456 people recovered from the disease. So far, a total of 978,899 people have tested positive for the virus in Nepal, while 966,730 people have already recovered. No new death from the virus was reported yesterday. The death toll from the virus remains constant at 11,951. Nepal is currently among top 63 countries affected by coronavirus. USA tops the list with 83.43 million cases, followed by India with 43.09 confirmed cases. The virus has infected more than 515.79 million people worldwide and has claimed over 6.27 million lives. The local level election will be conducted on coming Friday at once in all 753 local levels. The candidates are intensifying the election campaign as the poll is almost on the doorstep. A report. There are about 150,000 candidates for the election, which will be conducted on a single phase. Almost 753 local levels, the election of the Kathmandu metropolitan city is eyed as a centerpiece. People are anxiously looking forward for the election result as there are 55 nominees for the mayor of the city. Almost half of the candidates of Kathmandu metropolitan city are from independent states. The agendas of the candidates are one way or other similar to each other. The candidate from five-party coalition, Srijana Singh, has agenda of proper management of waste, clean and free of cost public toilets, provision of free drinking water and digitalization of the government offices.
सेवा सुविधा चुस्त दुरुस्त र छिटो छरितो गराउनपट्टि मेरो प्रमुख ध्यान जानेछ। त्यति मात्रै होइन, अहिले आइटीको जमाना छ। यो डिजिटल प्रविधि अपनाएर म यो प्रविधि अपनाएर घरबाटै पनि यहाँका महानगरवासीहरूलाई सेवा दिनपट्टि चाहिँ म लाग्नेछु भनेर म यहाँहरूलाई भन्न चाहन्छु।
Similarly, the candidate of CPN-UML, K. Substapit, has committed to work according to the wish of all the people from different classes, castes, and languages. He wishes to promote the idea of one ward, one liquor shop once he comes to the power. The Rashtriya Prajatantra Party candidate Madan Das Shrestha and the independent candidate Balan Shaha has also put forward the agendas that are closely intertwined with general public. Another candidate from Vivekshil Saza Party, Samiksha Baskota, has said that this time people have opportunity to choose the mayor on the basis of their capacity and contribution to the society.
मेयर पदले के डिमान्ड गर्छ भन्दाखेरि आजको आवश्यकता के हो, आजका महिलाहरूको आवश्यकता के हो, आजको युवाहरूको आवश्यकता के हो। म यहाँहरूलाई निवेदन गर्न चाहन्छु, म महिला मात्र होइन, म 38 वर्ष मात्र छु, म युवा पनि हो। र युवा भन्दै गर्दाखेरि न म महिलाको कार्ड खेल्न चाहन्छु न युवाको कार्ड खेल्न चाहन्छु। हामीले क्षमता र उत्कृष्टताको आधारमा हामीले अब मत परिवर्तन गर्नुपर्छ।
363 polling stations have been confirmed for the local level election in Kathmandu, and it is yet to see that who will be given the opportunity to serve residents of Kathmandu. There are about 100. And now the news from economic front. After the government gives public holidays on Saturday and Sunday, now the share market will be open on Friday as well. Chairman of the Securities Board Ramesh Hamal has said that NIPSE has been instructed to open the market on Friday as well. It has been mentioned that it is not appropriate to open the stock market only 4 days a week. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Sri Lanka's president has declared a state of emergency for the second time in 5 weeks, giving security forces sweeping powers as a nationwide strike by angry demonstrators clipped in the country. The spokesman for the Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has said that invoked emergency laws on Friday to ensure public order after shops closed and public transport was halted by the strike action. Police fired tear gas and used water cannon earlier in the day to disperse students attempting to storm the National Parliament to demand that Rajapaksa resign. The presidential spokesman said that the laws will go into effect from midnight. Bellegarde Rajapaksa had declared an earlier state of emergency on April 1, a day after thousands of protesters attempted to storm his private home in the capital. That emergency was allowed to lapse on April 14. But protests have since escalated, spurring Sri Lanka's worst crisis since independence in 1948. Rajapaksa has insisted he will not step down despite the escalating demonstrations, as reported by Al Jazeera. The United States had authorized an additional $150 million in military aid for Ukraine, the State Department said, bringing the total of such assistance to $3.8 billion since Russia's invasion of the countries began. In a statement on Friday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the package would include additional weapons and equipment from Defense Department inventories without going into more detail, as reported by Al Jazeera. We will continue to provide Ukraine the arms its forces are effectively using to defend their country and the freedom of their fellow citizens, said Blinken, adding that the military aid comes alongside other efforts by Washington to support Kyiv that includes support to documents atrocities committed by Russian troops in their continuing invasion, the troop U.S. diplomat said. As well as curbs on the Russian economy, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged the country's Western allies to send additional heavy weaponry to help Kyiv stave off a Russian offensive in the eastern Donbas region. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Nepal lost their first ODI match against Zimbabwe by 3 wickets on Friday. With the victory, the visitors took a 1-0 lead in the 3-match ODI series being held in Kathmandu Valley. Zimbabwe successfully chased a modest target of 137 runs for victory at the TU cricket ground in 26 overs, losing 7 wickets. Innocent Kaya was unbeaten, scoring 48 runs, a ball including 4 boundaries and a 6. Nepal's Sandeep Lamichhane and Karan Kesi took 2 wickets each, while Sompal Kami and Sagar Dhakal bagged a wicket. Earlier, Nepal were invited to bat first at the TU cricket ground after losing the toss and were all out of 136 runs in 31.3 overs. Nepal's all-rounder Sompal Kami scored the highest 30 runs of 70 balls. Brad Evans took a 4-wicket for Zimbabwe, while Victor Nyuchi, Kepas Joao and Brendan Vuta took wickets each. The second ODI match between Nepal and Zimbabwe A is scheduled for Saturday. Prior to this, the two teams had played a 1-1 draw in a 3-match T20 series. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Pushpakamal Dahal expresses outrage over devaluation of Renu Dahal, and Srijana Singh stresses the need to believe in women. Chitra Bahadur Kesi urges party to stay united in coalition. Promises Jana Morcha party remains honest to people. NIPSE remains open on Friday from next month. Share market closes on Saturday and Sunday. Sri Lanka declares state of emergency. Nationwide strike halts the country. Nepal lost their first ODI match against Zimbabwe A by 3 wickets. The batting remains the matter of worry for national side. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.